Hi, welcome to Shirley Reads. Have you ever traveled in London Tubes, the world's first underground railway? Is not the best at present. Seoul and Tokyo hit the top of the list. Okay, that's enough. I'm already drifting. I read intentionally No One Saw a Thing by Andrea Mara during my London trip. I knew I would travel by tube, but this story is not entirely revolved around London tubes. Most of the time, the story is set in central London, precisely Zone 1, Oxford Circus or Bond Street Tube Station. It is written in a third person point of view. There are two primary protagonists, Aaron and his wife Sai. Aaron practices as barrister in High Court in Dublin, Ireland. He deals with unsavory cases like representing influential people on their murder trial kind of stuff. He already earns seven-figure salary, but still Sai works as a journalist for her satisfaction. Aaron, his wife, and three children, Faye, Bay, and Toby, traveling to London for his ex-flatmates' reunion. His ex-flatmates are unique. Scott Burns is Aaron's longtime BFF and frenemy. He works at law too. And Maggie is sensible and mature. She manages GP clinic. Nita has narcissistic tendencies. She works as head of legal at a bank. And finally Dave. Dave is a police officer whose career doesn't threaten Aaron. These bunch of friends snipe at each other and the next moment they will stay as friends. This kind of unconditional relationship with no affection for each other is rare at the age of 40. I meant people must have been mature enough to realize the fakeness in relationship at their 40s. On the last day of the stay, Sai, I don't know how to pronounce Sai or Si, please let me know in the comment section. Sai with three children tries to get on the tube to meet Maggie at some restaurant. She receives a phone call. By the time accidentally the two girls get on the train and the train departs. Then the staff member connects to the next station and gets a help. Sai takes the next train and finds only Bay at the next station. The elder daughter, Faye, had gone missing in the unfamiliar city. Don't panic. You know eventually this kid will be back at the end of the book. No one ever wants to harm the children. How the story revolves around the search for this kid is clever. I mean, I won't say it's a good plot, but it's a pure brilliance that made me turn over the pages without me thinking that I was reading. Now the parents are in search of Faye. They have so many speculations based on their profession and personal life. Now the story takes us to find Faye. Based on the speculation, there are so many dead ends. If it is a dead end, then they are back at square one. Faye is just a tool to have a motive for this story. But this story is originally about a group of friends who work at public sectors as lawyers, journalists, and police officers. Some of these people do something legally wrong to put something morally right. Not all of them. Essentially, these friends are united by lies. Small lies that suggest bigger lies. So I found it interesting. Everyone seems good at their job, but how they fit into their current seven-figure salary is all the story is about. The story will take an unimaginable paths which you may start to predict. Then it would be pointless, but you will still enjoy it when the story unfolds the vengeance and fakeness of these bunch of people. Anyone might have been friends with another at the age of 20. It's easy. The taste align and the frequency matches. At the age of 40, the six-figure salaries, the brands they use, the luxurious cars they own and the house they own at luxurious postcode make someone differ from the other. These things make people compete with each other. I mean, honestly, anyone can still be friends, but not without little ego and envy in their 40s. If you are here with me till now, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. Oh my god, so many characters. These bunch of friends are of different races and ethnicity, but the story never focused on these things. That was a plus. Every 20 pages I read something about each person's past. God, it was awful. It is a non-linear narrative like this 10 years ago or 2 days ago what happened or what happened on the day Faye disappeared. It is always engaging with suspense. When Faye disappeared, I found myself wearing a detective hat and holding a magnifying glass. I got into action to find the culprit and my assumptions went a way too far. I found myself failing to predict who the culprit was. Because there was a broad menu of kidnappers, Sometimes I assume she might have just lost but not kidnapped. No psychologist nonsense but an absolute adventure-filled read. It is solid writing. Andrea Mara is professional in her writing. She doesn't want to bore the readers with her hard vocabularies, so the reading speed was way too high. It never let me down. I rated this 4 stars because it didn't make my head spin. But I can recommend my favorite popcorn thriller reads. The first one is One Last Secret by Adele Parks. This book literally made my head spin. Then I had to backtrack to understand what happened. In addition to that, as usual, there was a plot twist and a flashback. I will link the video here at the here at the top right corner. And the next book is Housemaid by Freda McFadden. I will provide the links at the end of this video. Please do watch. If you ask me if I had seen the light at the end of the tunnel, I would answer yes, I did. All the unresolved mysteries from this book came to light, except why Cy trusted Jude. Okay, do you have any barrister or advocate friends? Then you must be lucky to get any legal advice.
I ranked the presidents in order of how dirty their names sound. 1. Johnson. 2. Bush. 3. Harding. 4. Polk. This circle represents people who are breaking my heart. And this circle represents people who are shaking my confidence daily. And where they overlap? Cecilia.